All right, race fans, you've been waiting for it, and here it is, the JLHCrafts.com Truck Racing Series Team and Driver Introductions. Here's a look at your 2020 Truck Racing Series inaugural field, 116 trucks. What does that mean? That means we will no longer be accepting entries for the 2020 season because we have our hands full enough right here. It's time to introduce some of our season-long sponsors. You know our primary sponsor, JLHCrafts.com. We also have a secondary sponsorship by Peg Hunt Pit Stop. Check him out on YouTube doing racing as well as eBay. You want to check him out on there. And the Diecast Racing Report. You want to check them out, diecastracingreport.com. Coming out with some great articles on the ever so evolving and growing world of diecast racing. All right, would you like to see your ad here just like they have? You want to contact me via email, sub4ra@yahoo.com, or also on Instagram at sub4ra. Plenty of options, whether it be season long, whether it be race name sponsorship, or just a single race billboard placed on the track. A lot of different options for you. All right, guys, it is now time to take a look at all 116 trucks in the JLHCrafts.com Truck Racing Series. Remember, JLH Krafts is a better way to race. All right, the first team up is Nero 62 Custom Diecast. Some of the first mods Nero 62 actually did. All right, in the 01 car, we'll have Bud weighing in at just over 50 grams. The 13 truck, you got to get used to saying that, Glitter Girl, weighing in at an even 51 grams. In the 14 truck, that's Golden Girl, also at 51 grams. And Nero 62 himself in the 62, Solid Muscle, all solid muscles, none of them modified. All right, on to 3D Botmaker Racing. First entry in the 38 channel lock. That's 3D, 58.28 grams, pretty heavy for stock. And then we have 2D in the 98, a little bit lighter there, 42.92 grams. Next team up is Dave Akers Custom Racing. They're going to be led by that one Mopar Dodge truck. That's Steph Shea, 48.30 grams. That's Dave Akers in the Tacoma, the number 15 Tacoma, just over 41 grams. And Rusty Nubbins will complete the team in the 43, even 36 grams. Moving on, we have 4M Racing here. This is John Mealer's team. Start you off with the 21 Ortho. This is Monster Matt, another heavy stock truck here, 54.41 grams. And then Axeman in the 100 truck, Chevy 1500, 29 even grams. That's one of the lightest trucks in the series. All right, moving on, Dirty Deeb Racing. Coming down in the 02 Jelly Belly car. That'll be Dirty Deeb, just under 44 grams. And then we have Manny in the Baby Ruth 5, so Sugar Rush team going on here. That'll bring up AM Racing, Austin Miller's team. And the 14 car is Crazy Man. Look at this, 60.23 grams, and that's stock. His teammate will be Do Man. This is not the only time we'll see this exact team GMAC. Moving right along, we have from Australia, Lord Shank Racing Team. They're going to be led by none other than in the 013 truck, Lord Shank 13. And his teammate in the 777, can't make it out, that's Just a Gamer. Looks like these are both stocks. Okay, we got Ginx Vintage Racing. This is sent in by the crew from Diecast Racing Report. We have Miscreants, I believe it's pronounced, in the 1 truck. And in the 2 truck, the man behind it all, Kit Cam. Both of them close in weight, 69 grams. All right, now we have Northwest Racing up. 3-truck team going to be led by the number 1 of Little Bones. He's been playing in the snow there. The 56 is Sage Gray. And the 3rd truck on the team is the 78 of Northwest. I don't know if that's any relation to Kanye West, but it could be. All right, moving along now. Uncle Elvis Racing. 4-truck team. Going to be led by the 09 of William Davis. Pretty heavy one there, 68.74. And then the Circle Truck Treasure Hunt. This is, I hope I pronounce it right, Maria De Leggi. It's a stock. And then Artemis Davis, just over 70 grams. You know the weight limit's 70. We do have like a 2-3 gram overage because scales do vary. And then the 64 of Danny Wells with the Super Mario Brothers theme. All right, here we go. 100 Proof Racing. This is James Clayman's team. This will not be the last time you'll see this Chevy Flash Shider here. This is James Clayman. And in the Cyclone, this is Tony Clayman. Both trucks on the verge of getting outside of that allowance there. All right, Hefe Customs Racing, another new team to this channel. In the Ford Lightning 3, this is Bam Bam, just under 70 grams. Also just under 70 grams, another Flash Cider. This is Claudia in the Burgundy. And in the 8 Tacoma, this is El Jefe himself. Moving right along, not sure how to really pronounce this team's name. Playmo SF, San Francisco, perhaps? All right, in the Mazda Ripu in the 012 car, this is Ninja. In the 7, this is Quick Solo, in relation to Han or Hope, maybe, I don't know. And in the 64, it's Landon Brooks in the Tacoma. Next team up, single truck team. This is Mayfield 41. Going to be led by the number 41, Dr. Pepper of Mr. Pibb. Interesting. Interesting. All right, nicely decorated team here. This is Rundle's Custom Detailing. 4-truck team. First truck up, the 03 of John Rundle. I don't think these are quite stock. Obviously, the paint job's different. The 24 of Greg Brown. I think there might be a little weight added to these. The 39 of CJ Rundle. And the 85, there's a lot of different ways to pronounce this name. Hopefully I get it right. Andrea Rundle. All right, next up we have FPD Racing. 4-truck team. Going to be started off here in the 2. His name is Deuce. Pretty easy to remember. Then we have the 28. This is T-Flip. Just over that 70 gram allowance. That one will be fine. The 45, definitely pushing it, over 72 grams. This is Jack Crow. And in the 316, this is Stone Cold Steve. Oh, wait, no, this is, no, my bad. Stu Pedasso. All right, we got the 3-truck team now of Flips Racing. Going to start you off here with kind of a Baja style truck. The 16 of Amber Beach. Just under 60 grams. Next up, in the 24. It's Remy 12 gauge. Don't want to really mess with him. And the 33 of Smooth Keith Stone. Nice. All right, the single truck team now. This is Cash Brothers Racing. And the 0 truck. This is Johnny Cash. Yep, that's his name. All right, we're going to move on to this 3-truck team here. This is Team 2 Sick. First truck up. In the Dodge Red Express, I believe the name of it is. This is the one truck of Dougie Wallenbach. The 69 of Timmy Thomas. And the 77 of Rod Johnson. All right, we're going to move on now to the 2-truck team of Silverback Racing. Couple of Lionel trucks here, hard to come by. All right, the 16 truck. This is Randy, the Tooth Fairy Jr. And his teammate in the 88, Jimmy John Hansen. Coming in at just under 69 grams. All right, we see their debut in the ADRC now. Key West Racing coming to the JLHcrafts.com Truck Racing Series. The 49 still Sloppy Joe, starting to become some household names here. The 50 of Lucy in the Silverado. That flat black. The Ford F-150, the 51 of Mikey. And they're going to be rounded out by, of course, the 79 and the Chevy 1500. That's Captain Tony. And then their satellite truck team is back. Southernmost Graphite. We're going to recognize the names on here as well if you're familiar with them in the ADRC. And the 5 Silverado, it's the Green Parrot. And the 7 Silverado, Irish Kevin. In the 10 Ford F-150, it's Cowboy Bill. And rounding them out, Van Halen's favorite driver. In the 21, it's the Bug Assassin. All right, we're moving on now. This is Cut Rock Creek Racing all the way from Australia. And we know with their debut, they're going to be a force to be reckoned with. This is the 15 of Rex Wankel, just over the 70-gram limit. This is the 58 of Harry Hoon. We know that name. One of the potential rookies of the year in the ADRC. The 59 of Bert Buzzard. That name as well. And also the 61. This is a Motor Max. This is going to be amazing. Coffee Tart in the 61. All right, Po' Boy Racing. Got to say I'm kind of partial to this first truck here, the 64. This is Gator McCluskey. Nice hood sponsor there. I don't even remember kicking down any money. All right, now the 80 Burger King Whopper time. It's Lucky Jackson. Have it your way. The 82, I believe this is also a Motor Max. This is Skeeter Davis. And rounding out Po' Boy Racing in the 83, it's Lucius Clay. All right, moving on now, the Outcast. I believe this might be a satellite team. You'll have to verify from Cut Rock Creek Racing. The 8, I'm not kidding you, Jimmy Hoffa. That's right, Jimmy Hoffa. He's still kicking, still alive, still around. All right, the 74 now, Crazy Ruby, another Motor Max. And this the 74 was Ruby. And the 75, Suru in a Zuru, the Buffalo, that's right. All right, now we got Jack, John, and Katie Racing. Starting to really mold into some good modification, are they? The 1 car truck, Dr. Paul. The 2 Silverado, this is Captain John. This team has definitely come a long way, I'll tell you that. The 3, this is Tim. And the 15, coming up, there it is, the Tacoma, Sammy. All right, I'm very partial to this one as well. This is Flow Car Motorsports, owned by Mike Carroll. And take a look at this number 50, all decked out in Sub 4RA. That's right, same Mike Carroll that created the Sub 4RA logo. That one just over 70 grams. Now we have Heartland Motorsports. I'm going to tell you right now that 7 is not going to make it. The 1 of Mitch Evans. This one right here, the 7, is Mark Martin. I don't know if it's the same Mark Martin, but definitely the lightest and whitest. He's not even going to make it down the 6th lane to do Speedweeks. All right, moving on now, though. It's the Madness Motorsports team. 1 truck team, 58. No, it is 85. No, it's 58. All right, well, very confusing. That was Rooster. All right, moving on. This is Phase 4 Customs. All Studebakers. In the 4, this is Gina Trickle. In the 43, we got Petey Trickle. Next up, in the City Chevrolet 46, Colson Trickle. And then the jokester of the crew, the 66 of Willie Trickle. I don't know, gotta ask him. All right, their satellite team, I do believe, JX4 Racing. Got the all different 69 Chevy here. This is the 8 of the Juicer. I don't know what that means, steroids or what that means. And the 17, I think this is an off-brand vehicle here. This is Lil J-Dub. The 27 of Big Daddy JB. And the 77 Silverado of Julianne. They're coming out with some pretty cool customs. All right, now we have HSL Motorsports. 4-truck team going to be led by the 1 of Tyler Bloodfish. Not fun cleaning the fish, I'll tell you that. The 41 of Johnny Ironfire. So far, the team consists of combining 2 words for the last name. The 78 of Lord Raymond. Heard this guy's a real party animal. And the 94 of Karl Whitehill. Karl Whitehill will also make his ADRC debut, attempting to qualify at the next race. All right, next up, this is Kotar Racing, the 99 truck of Tarn Maxwell. I believe that one came out of a 5-pack. All right, I am loss of words here on the team name and the drivers. I just have the trucks. This is sent in by D. Johnson from New York. So if D. Johnson can comment down below the name of the team and the drivers, that'd be great. The 5 there. And the 7. This one is, I don't know, 75 grams, kind of pushing it. All right, next up we got, I don't know what happened to the team pick, but this is Peter B. Vids Racing. That was Tasman in the 6. The 15 of Big Brudda. The 24 of G Money. And the 78 of Steak Daddy. These are all from Peter B. Vids Racing. All right, moving on to this 3-truck team here. This is Rust Belt Racing. First truck up, the 22 of Wayne Martin. Some really nice customs here. The 49 of Cupcake. Very nice Silverado, very cool. And the 716, of Nick Mathis. Now this next truck is pretty awesome, I gotta admit, man. This is DXP Racing, 1-truck team, the 89 Bayside Tigers truck. This is great. The Max. This is Dale Pryor. Next up, no stranger here, Red Pill Racing. Told you we would see that flashlighter again. And the 1, Frank Klein. Still looking for his first ADRC win. And the 3, this is Finn Theodore. Not sure if it's any relation to B-Fan. And in the 9, it's Maxilla. Now their satellite team, Dragon Claw Racing. 3-truck team, it's going to be led by the 7. This is Chloe K. The 11 of Stella Beans. That looks like a pretty dangerous truck right there. And then we're going to have the 911 of Carly K. All right, moving on. We got Mike James Racing. I got to admit, the next 3 truck teams, I can't find the trucks right now, so I'm putting in replacements of basically what they had. So Mike James in the 1, the 12, Mrs. James, and the next one, the 33, is going to be the James Kids. These trucks were sent in over 2 years ago. I put them in a safe spot, so safe I cannot find them right now. So all 3 of these are replacements of the same trucks they sent in. Chef Squid Racing, the first one there, the MIG rig, was what he sent in. The other 2 I replaced with like vehicles. So in the 8, this is Frogman. Sorry guys, I will find them ASAPO, hopefully. The 12 of Chef Squid, but I did replace them with the same vehicles they sent in. And the 33 of Odd Socks. That was the white one, but the blue one will do, right? And then Kylito Newt Racing. The 24 is what he sent in. The 21 I replaced. Still looking for that circle trucker he sent in, so I replaced with this Racing Champions 21 Kylito Newt and the Corn Dogs car, and the 24 of Jack Sprague. Alright, so like I said, the field is closed. I'm capping it off right here with 116 trucks to start the season. Here's how it's going to work. We're going into Speedweeks. Whichever truck wins Speedweeks will get 5 points to start the season. We'll get an automatic entry into the first event of the season. Now, we're going to cut out the slow trucks right away. If your truck can't go from the start of the 6th lane all the way through the finish gate, it should have no problem. But if it does, you're just not going to be fast enough. I'm sorry. We're here for the fast trucks, ones that go, can compete. If you can't make it down from there, unless there's some sort of accident, you wiggle, fall out of your lane, then we can adjust it from there. But if you're just flat out too slow, I'm sorry, but you'll have to be back to the drawing board for your truck, team, or so on and so forth. All right, guys, cannot wait for this series to start. Looking forward to it. Hope you are as well. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the next one.